first semifinal game between the Dallas Fort Worth Marksmen and the Red River Rougarou. Let's talk statistics, shall we? Right now, you got the Dallas Marksmen in the number 2 position in our standings. The record of 7-0-0-2, 21 points. Now, if you're not familiar with that format, that is 7 wins, 0 overtime wins, 0 overtime losses, and 2 regulation losses. The Rougarou standings are 6-0-1-2 for a total of 21 points. Lynette Benson. Good morning, Lynette. Glad to see you again. Time for some good ball hockey. That's right. That is right. I will say I haven't had my patented camera like fall down thing, like what's happening right now. I haven't had that all weekend. I did that on purpose. Normally that happens at least 2-3 times a game. So, we're ready for improvement.
Yeah, they get last chance, they get right over there.
Right, in the face-off, we're going to have Adam Wodock going against Josh Lodato. And our semifinal game is underway as Bear sends it across to his partner, Nathan Ford. Back to Bear, goes through him, he'll pick it up off the wall. Pass sent over for Colby Stewart. Gains the zone. Holds it, pressured by Murphy. Centering pass interrupted by Harry Side. Comes right to the stick of Lodato. He'll throw one, and that is stopped by Carl Mueller in net for the Dallas Marksmen. On the other end of the rink, you got James Polk in net for the Rougarou. Wodock will win it back. Murphy gets to it. Battle with Lodato for it. Up in the corner. Murphy sends it out. Trying to slot. Harry Sye's going to get it now, though. Tips it ahead for Jackson Sye. He pokes it free. Chases it down in the corner. He's pressured by Roulette. He'll protect it. Walks it in. No one to center to. Pass meant for Trent Corbin. Did not get through. Corbin able to wrestle it away from Bear. Comes to Harry Sye. Send it across. William Murphy. Up for Brandon Mardo, who gained the zone. Comes back, hooks off the stick. We've got a 2-on-1. And here we go. Chad Guderian brings it in. And Mueller's gonna cover that thing up. Say, not right now. Darian. Try again later. That's what I'm assuming people said. I can barely hear myself. Oh, I know what he's saying. Comes up, kept in by Dugan. All the way down behind the net. Dallas gets back to it. And across. Darian kept it in. He's looking for his second chance to appease Mueller. Sends it up for Spencer. Back to Guderian. Over to Benson, excuse me. Now Hicks for Dallas. Sends it around. Sullivan picks it up for the Rougarou. Tries to center for Benson. Brandon Mardo gets to it though, gets it over to Donahue. That ball is bouncing like crazy. He finally corrals it and he'll send it across for Brandon Mardo, who takes a shot. And a semi-stop by Polk. It rolled up behind him, almost into the back of the net. But he had a teammate there to clear it out and make sure it don't happen. As they tried to clear it, it hits the ceiling. We got to stop. We're going to bring the face-off back down here. 7:58 left in the first period. Scores nothing. Both teams played well. As the Rougarou win the face-off, Cozine sends it up. Sends it across by Costa. for Dallas. And now dumped into the zone by Anderson. Battle. Scorpio loses the stick. Doing well to play some soccer with it. And sends it around the boards. Muhammad gets to it, protects it. He's run into by Tyler Cook. Now comes back to Muhammad. Gusto goes through his feet for Scorpio. Cook gets around everybody. Walking it in, rolls off the handle. Muhammad, sliding play, chips it down. For Scorpio's got to pick it up in the corner. Tries to send it back up. Cook in the way, and then we have a penalty. And some friendly ones exchanged. A penalty?
Hey, we can't have that.
Yes. Let's see what the call is.
17 cross check.
All right. So, that is a penalty against the Rougarou, number 17, Anderson, for cross-checking. So, Dallas, first power play of the game, 90 seconds, with 7:17 left in our first period. As Sullivan wins the face-off back, Bear gets to it, launches it, clears it down. We're out to stop it. Harry Sy is going to come pick it up. And sends it up for Brandon Mardo, gains the zone, walks it in, a little bit forward. Nathan Ford in there to interrupt his pass over to Donahue, but still finds his mark. Now Harry Sy, dangerous shot from the point. He fakes, takes a shot. I believe Sullivan got a block on that one. Oh my goodness, what a good block. As it spurts all the way up and knocks him down, and Harry Sy back again. Lynette Benson says cross-check. That's right. You saw it. I didn't. Which means I'm doing my job, folks. As Harry Sy gets it over to Jackson Sy. He'll take a slapper and poke with a glove save. Denying Sy a goal.
I'll take it.
Hey, what's my time?
45 seconds.
I'll let you know.
Appreciate it. That's Caleb. Great.
Sullivan wins the faceoff again. Jackson Sy with another attempt, and another and another. Poke does his namesake and pokes it away into the corner. Brandon Mardo sends it up to the point. Donahue with it, gets it over to Sy. Sy fakes a slap. And around Brandon Mardo behind the net with it. Tries to get it to Donahue. Bear there in the way. He bats it out and down. Sy keeps it from going farther than the blue line though. Walks it up. Dallas had to tag up. They do. And back to Brandon Mardo, who slaps one. Sullivan with another block. Walks it over to the board and just sends it down. Penalty's almost over. Penalty's now over. Dallas not converting on the power play. Harry Sy's got a little bit of time. Dallas got some changes. I do believe so did the Rougarou. And a little whiff on a pass. Almost ended up right on Ladato's stick. Bad news for Dallas. Now Jeff Diaz dumps it in. Muhammad will give chase. Spencer said, no, you don't. And then a shot off a Diaz stick ends up into the ceiling. And another whistle. 5:14, almost halfway through our first period. Eric Capanzo says, Christy Costa, what number is Eddie? Well, good question. What number is Eddie? You could have asked me, as I do have a roster sheet right here, so I'll go ahead and answer. Don't worry about it, Christy, I got you. Eddie's number 23. As Hicks gloves the clearing attempt down, but Kobe Stewart still forces out of the zone. Dallas still trying to tag up. They do. And it's sent right down. Spencer drops it behind his net. Dugan picks it up. Plays it off the boards. Comes to Guderian. Back over to Stewart. Over to Ladado. Ladado some of the pass to, sends it deep for Stewart. Stewart also looking for a pass. Pressured by Murphy of the William variety. Ladado turns around, throws one on net. Mueller couldn't corral it. Darren couldn't get another shot off. Ball is still in play. Ladado with it. Gets it over to Darian. Dugan with a shot. Goes behind the net and hops Stewart. As he was right there with a wide open net. And now Jackson Sy coming up with it. He fans on the pass. Gets it back to Brandon Mardo. And a tip off the stick of somebody. Is that 17? I think it is. Trent Corbin? I can't see his number. We'll find out in a second. He's running past. Trent Corbin, yes it is. Looking for the tip, but ends up right in the chest of James Polk. Four minutes and 3 seconds remaining in period one. Sullivan in the face-off for the Rougarou. And it comes behind the Rougarou's net. As Haddock sends it up, can't get it past Harry Sy. That's tried to dump in, thrown right on the doorstep is Donahue, making a couple moves and a couple whacks. Did not result in a goal, and a slap attempt by Sy blocked by Roulette. Comes over to Lau, he tries a slapper. Donahue all the way across to Brandon Mardo, who slides and buries it past Polk. Dallas scoring first. Let's get the official call.
66 on the goal from 2-4 and 1-3.
So Mike Brandamardo for Dallas with the goal. Assisted by Trevor Donahue and Jeff Lau, I do believe. Lynette Benson says, good save. Trisha Brandamardo, Mommy B watching from New Jersey. Let's go Dallas. That's right, Trisha, good to see you again. So long, no chat. Or long time, no chat. Not so long. Bear with me, I've been up since like 5. Come on. I can't speak straight. It's amazing that they keep paying me to do this. I'm just saying. Barbara Parker says, great play. Really wish I opened my stay awake drink. I could really use a sip of that right now. But I got 3 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first period. Then I can open it and have a drink and stay awake. As the Rougarou win the face-off forward behind the net with it. Donahue pressures, sends it over to A-Bear. Around the corner. Let's got it. Sends it to Ford. Ford walking it forward. Gain in the zone. Poked off his stick by Murphy. Back to Ford. Walking in centers. And an almost wide open net for Benson. Just hops over the top. Now Ford gets it back. Benson with it now. Sends it up to the point for Roulette. Roulette's going to wrist one. That curves, goes up into the netting. Off the boards, back to Benson. Walks it out. Turns. Shot attempt blocked twice by Murphy of the William variety. And Dallas sends it up. Brandon Mardo couldn't get to it, but he gets it over to Lau, and then the Rougarou take it right back. The pass meant for Roulette did not find its mark. Dallas tried to clear, did not succeed as Benson was in the way. And then off the side of the net, shot from Roulette. Harry Sy sends it ahead for Brandon Mardo. Dugan there to keep it in the zone, sends it back deep. Harry Sy sends it around, waiting for John Hicks. He'll send it up the boards. Finds Jeff Diaz. He'll send it out of the zone. Dallas going to get a couple changes. And then they're going to come right back out on that rink because that was an icing, folks, and there ain't no change on an icing. Trisha Brandamardo, good to hear you, Chris. Well, thank you. It's good to be heard.
Hey, we gotta watch that.
.151 left in our first period. Lodato gets it in the corner and centers for Stewart, who had a point-blank shot, and Mueller denied him. Got that whistle. That was a quick play. Dallas looking tired. Not Dallas looking tired, excuse me. Brandamardo looking tired as he was walking to the bench. Our first period, folks. If you're looking tired in the first period of the first game of the first day, your first game of the first day, well then you need to stop partying all night. Dugan with a shot high of the net, bouncing rebound, hops over 2 sticks. And now Murphy of the Jonathan variety brought it in, got stood up at the blue line. Stewart sends it back for Lee. He chips it ahead for Lodato. And that goes up and gets caught by the net. That is technically out of play. That'll give us a whistle with a minute 23. Christian Brandamardo, look alive, Brandamardo. I know, right? A little, like I said, he looked tired. That's not good. Maybe he needs some stay-up juice. Stay awake drink. Whatever I was saying earlier. I don't know. As Guderian dumps it in. Jonathan Murphy got it to a second, got it for a second. Stewart took it away, set back up to the point for Cozine. He sent it back down to the corner for Stewart. Centering pass picked up by Lodato. His shot deflected up into the netting. And now Jonathan Murphy tips it around. Lodato picks it up off the board, sends it up to Haddock at the point. He'll walk in, lose the handle. For the clearing attempt, interrupted. Haddock stayed with it, walks it in, tries to get it back to Stewart. Murphy denied him twice. Stewart eventually gets to it though, goes through Haddock, and now Jackson Sy brings it out for Dallas. Batted off his stick by Cozine, ends up on the boards. Sy gets to it. Centers. Dallas, a little wrist there. Trent Corbin. And a good stop by Polk, ends up with a tangled up mess behind the net. Haddock sends it right back around. Dinger's gonna pick it up for the Rougarou. As Corbin pressures.
15 seconds, boys!
And 15 seconds left in the first period. Dallas is going to get some changes. As Guderian now walks it in. He's going to take a shot. That goes wide of the net. Ends up on the near boards where Donahue got to it for a moment, but Cook tied up at everyone's feet for Corpio. Throws it up, and that is the end of period 1, folks. What a period it was. Whew, that's any indication. Definitely don't miss the second. It's going to be great. That's a minute break. I need to open a can and stay awake. I'll be right back.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
The Rougarou are ready. If you didn't hear. The Marksmen are also ready. If you didn't hear.
Hey, let one in, big guy. Let one in, big guy. Someone 42-0.
The second period is underway as the Rougarou win it. Nathan Ford's got it, pressured by Brandamardo. He interrupts the pass as it hopped up in the air. However, Bear still comes up with it. Now Guderian centers. Brandamardo lifting the stick. Back comes Benson for the Rougarou. Stood up at the blue line. He did gain the zone, but now it's batted out by Lau. Sent all the way down. Ford gets to it. No ice, they say. Sent all the way up the center for Sullivan. He gets it to Benson. Benson pushed off the ball by Donahue. However, he recovers, gets it ahead for Guderian. He walks forward. Backhand attempt. I believe that went off the pad of Mueller. Now Lau sends it all the way ahead off the boards. Ford will get to it. Plays it off the boards. Donahue there, though. Centers it back. Comes out. Benson taps it for Sullivan. Sends it ahead for Guderian. And Murphy sends it back up the board. Back to Sullivan it goes. Back to Guderian. Gain in the zone. And throwing it right into the crease. And ends up behind the net. Sullivan gets it to Guderian. And Guderian with a shot. Gets cleared all the way down for an icing. Good stop by Mueller. Lynette Benson says teams are well matched. That they are. That they definitely are. And the winner of this game moves on to our finals, who will be facing the winner of our third game between the Shreveport Raging Gators and the Colorado Massive. And Roulette now making a move, walks it out, centers Lau there though to chip it into the boards. Donahue attempted to clear it out, did not succeed. Roulette now has it behind the net, throws it around for Josh Lodato. And drop back, Hicks though, making sure a pass can't get off. Stewart in there, gives it back to Roulette, behind the net. Throws it through the crease, Stewart, backhand attempt, hops the net. As Spencer keeps it in, sends it back to Stewart, up to Dugan. He sends it over to Lodato, a little bit out of his reach. We'll get it, recenters for Dugan, another shot attempt. Mueller with a sliding pad save. Comes up the board, pass did not succeed as Spencer gets to it. Sends it down in the corner for Lodato. Wow. In there to pressure, Stewart has it now, excuse me. Dugan keeps the clearing attempt from Hicks in. And now Brandon Mardo will chip it ahead and out and go and get a change. Spencer. And that's a long change for Dallas. And Spencer tried to pass it ahead and it goes up and out of play. Much to the chagrin of the teammates. It happens, folks, unfortunately. As Rougarou probably would have ended up with at least a 3-on-1 on that one. Dallas was racing back. Good. Lodato wins that faceoff. However, Wodock back there to make sure the Rougarou don't get nothing, takes a shot. That's blocked by Lodato. He'll come up with it, chip it ahead for Dinger. And then poked off his stick. It falls back to Lodato. Poked off his stick by Wodock. And Wodock runs it in and loses it. And that goes all the way down there. My goodness, the camera couldn't even keep up with that. That's an icing.
Now it's the roof. Yeah, Brett, don't trust him.
As there's conversations about whether that was an icing or if it went off the roof first. They're saying it went off the roof. They get a change. They get the change. So not an icing. Out of play, technically. Ceiling tiles and ball hockey balls are not friends. Haddock tried to clear it out. Muhammad said no. Here comes out for Cook for the Rougarou. And he passes it ahead. Thompson said no. Now Muhammad with it. Thinks better of the shot. Tries a wrister. Hits Posing. And then that's going to be a penalty. Looks like that's going against Hinton for high sticking.
He can come shut it and fuck himself. See everything. Hey, take a beat. Good. Take a beat.
So Dallas in the power play. Michael Hinton takes a seat for 90 seconds. Didn't hear all that. He ain't very happy about it. But to a degree. To a degree. And Sy with a shot. Right off the face-off gives Dallas number 2. Power play goal.
6-1 on the goal, assisted by 14.
All right, so the assist goes to Adam Wodock, scored by Harry Sy. Power play goal with 6:34 left in period 2. Score is 2-0. Dallas. So Rougarou win the face-off back to Cozy sends it over to Haddock. Back to Cozy. Sent ahead. Now Murphy for Dallas gets to it. Drops it back for Muhammad. Tries to. Goes through him. Haddock keeps it in. Back to Sullivan. He'll walk it forward. Wrist one. And that gets caught under the pad of Mueller. What a save. I almost said lucky save. I mean, you can make the argument luck versus skill. I think it's a bit of both when it comes to being a goalie.
You stay.
As Trey Johnson says, you are going to call, I'm assuming, Michael Hinton for high sticking, but you aren't going to get the other guy for interference. Question mark. Good job, refs. As Haddock takes a shot, it goes up and over the net. Murphy gets to it, lobs it ahead, pops the stick allow. Haddock keeps it in, walks it forward. Bringing it, walking it, passing it. Glove down by Harry Sy. Sy will lob it to Eddie Costa. Pass didn't get a whole lot of mustard, but Muhammad there. He gets wrestled off it by Sullivan. Now Sullivan's gonna take it, walk it, gain it, pass it. Pass interrupted, blocked by Murphy. The Jonathan variety. He gains his own, throws it in. Goes down, Brandon Mardo picks it up on the boards. Pass, shot attempt blocked, and he is pinned on the boards by two Rougarous. But he wrestles and gets the ball back as it was taken away. We got a broken stick. And Sullivan, Brandon Mardo go down.
Hold it.
We got a delayed penalty. Looks like Sullivan took something to the face. The front end of a stick. Something. Sullivan and Cozy take Brandon Mardo down. It looks like Brandon Mardo's going to get a penalty there for high sticking, possibly. Lauren Killebrew says, does anyone know the score? Lauren, I know the score. If you'd like to know the score, I can share it with you. I generally do from time to time. But since you asked so nicely, I will share it right now. The score is 2-0.
Nice stick.
2-0, Dallas leading. As Dallas takes their first penalty of the game. That will go against Mike Brandon Mardo, number 66 for high sticking. So this will be the Rougarous' first power play.
Hey, let's go, Green, let's go. Hey, you can't change.
Ref, that's terrible, ref. You gotta see that, ref. You gotta see that. It's playoffs.
5 minutes and 8 seconds left in the second period. Kobe Stewart with a shot. Goes high, ends up behind the net. Hicks tries to send it out. Stewart keeps it in. They'll pass it up to Roulette. Roulette sends it over to Lodato. Unprotected all alone. The pass attempt interrupted, and then it comes straight to Guderian. His shot ends up in the corner. Stewart picks it up. Set up to the point for Roulette. Back to Stewart. Centering for Guderian. He's pressured off. The clearing attempt from Hicks doesn't go too far as Roulette gets to it. He risks one towards the net looking for a tip. That gets tipped up and out of play. That'll give a whistle. Dallas is going to get some change. 4:32 left in period 2. 54 seconds left in the Rougarou power play. This power play is brought to you by me. Because I'm the one talking. Because we don't play no ads. That's right, folks. Ad-free hockey. Right here. Texas Ball Hockey Facebook page. NBHL. That's what's up. As Murphy gets it for Dallas. Tries to clear it out, does not succeed. Stewart back with it. Sends it over to Lodato. Lodato right there with a sharp angle shot. Gets Rougarou their first of the game. That's a power play goal. And they bring it back within one. With 4:19 left in period 2. That was assisted by Kobe Stewart, number 88, and Chad Guderian, number 9. As a Rougarou win the face-off back, Bears got it. They'll send it over. And forward off the boards, Donahue there, preventing the pass from going forward. Poked off the forward stick, he retreats behind the net. and then sends it up to Lodato. And the old chip it ahead for Roulette, gains his own, dumps it in the corner. Him and Murphy will get to it, battle for it. He tips it back for Lodato. He sends it hard around the boards, looking for Stewart. On the near side, Stewart's pass just kind of fanned on it. I believe that was a shot, not a pass. Either way, Ford keeps Brandon Marto from going anywhere with it. And Lodato's going to wrist one towards the net. Good stop by Mueller, ends up behind the net. And then it just kind of goes through everybody. And Murphy in the corner gets it to the boards. Lau tried to pass. Lodato there, taking it right back. Shot taken by Roulette. Blocker save into the corner, or into the board, excuse me, by Mueller. Ford with it now. Sends it ahead. And by ahead, I meant into the corner. And Harry Sy gets it. Decides to hit Jeff Lau in the butt. Clearing attempt did not succeed. Shot taken by Roulette off the side of the net. Roulette will run it around. Sends it up to the point for Cook, or excuse me, Ford. Over to Lodato. He risks one on the net. Pad saved by Mueller. Behind the net for Stewart. Stewart walking it forward. Tries a sharp angle shot. I think that was blocked by Murphy. Ends up. Harry Sy throws it out the hard way. All the way down. And icing. So no changes for Dallas. Rougarou looking real good with the pressure there. As Lynette says, keep up the pressure. There we go. See? Same page, Lynette. That's what's up. She knows what's going on. I kind of know what's going on. So, there's my patented camera dip. That's that narcolepsy. It's not good when you decide to film with a narcoleptic camera, folks. That's no good at all. As Lau wins the face-off back, Murphy sends it around, side blocked. But it comes to Brandon Marto and then tipped ahead by Lau. Donahue's chasing it down on the boards. Gets it to the corner. Toss it, Cook down. Sends it ahead, and Hicks sends it out. Donahue, all the sticks lifted right in front of us. Hits around and by Benson, I meant deep. Off the boards now, Muhammad's with it for Dallas. Walks it up, brings it in, rolls off his stick, trying to gain the zone, eventually does, sends it in. Eddie Costa tries to get to it for Dallas, however, Dugan gets to it first. Behind the net for Spencer. He'll run it up, play it off the boards, sends it ahead, zone not gained. As Hicks, off Hicks' elbow, ends up into the Rougarou bench. That's an immediate stop with 1:38 left in period 2. Your current score is 2-1. Dallas leading. Gonna have Sullivan and Adam Wodock in the face-off.
Go, boys. Let's go. We gotta get down this end and play a little bit. Let's go.
Sullivan wins it over. Gets tied up. Sullivan with a shot. Goes high. Mueller tried to cover. Did not succeed. Comes out to Benson, making all the moves on the corner. Send it up. Now Guderian, he's got it. Sends it back to Cozy. And then that is deflected up. Did not hit the ceiling tile. So stayed in the zone. Cozy brings it in. Sends it down into the corner. Walks it forward. Fanning on the shot was Benson. And another wrister attempt goes high of the net. That one from Sullivan. Merker plays it off the boards. Comes up to Haddock. Doesn't clear the zone. So the Rougarou have to tag up. They do. And then comes out. There's Corbin now. He'll send it deep for Dallas. Dallas getting a couple defensive changes.
Eyes open!
High up, and that's going to be a penalty. And we believe that'll be boarding. As Lau touches. That's the penalty. That's the call. I say boarding. It might be not. Probably right. Nope. Cross check, he said. All right, so Ryan Merker for Dallas will sit for 90 seconds. And the Rougarou back on the power play. 43 seconds left in period number 2. My gosh, this is a quick period. Lynette says if we hear a thud a camera goes awry and a camera goes awry, does that mean your narcolepsy puts you on the floor? Yes. Yes, it does. Or it also means somebody hit the glass right in front of me and knocked all my stuff over, and me too. As Roulette has it now. Josh Lodato. Rougarou set up on the power play, pass across, blocked. Murphy in there to interrupt the shot attempt from Stewart. Sullivan gets it back to Stewart, then back to Sullivan. Over to Lodato. Centering for Guderian. He thinks better of the shot. As Costa lost the stick. And 15 seconds left. Sullivan gives it to Stewart. Pad save on his shot, and then Murphy clears it all the way down. That'll be the period, folks. Gina Matthew, what's the score? Well, if you hold on one moment, I'm going to tell you the score. As our second period has ended, we got a 60-second break. If you want to hear the score, stick around. If you don't, and you don't care, then by all means, go get yourself a drink of water or whatever. But either way, I'm going to take a moment and address Tina's question. Okay? All right. Tina, the score is currently 2-1. Now, if you'd like to know what teams have what score, leave me a comment, and I'll be sure to reply. I'm kidding. All right, the score's 2-1. Dallas is up by 1. Rougarou looking to get theirs back. Third period coming back. Rougarou currently on the power play. For another 47 seconds at the start of our third period. He says thank you. Tina, you're welcome. I do what I can for you. That's what I'm here for. The best part about this live stream is that our scoreboard is so faint that even I have a hard time seeing it. So that's awesome. So if you guys are wondering what that big white screen is, that's the scoreboard, and there's scores on it. You just can't see it. That is the beauty of fluorescent lighting, my friends. Dan Skemp. Hi, Chris. Well, hi, Dan. How you doing, sir? Long time, no speak, chat, hockey, nothing, whatever. Good stuff. And our third period is underway as Wodock won the face-off. However, the Rougarou are going to come up with it as Roulette sends it ahead to Stewart. And Stewart keeps it down, has it along the board, sends it back up to Guderian. He pins it over to the point for Roulette. No hold. Rougarou are still on the power play. As Roulette sends it towards the net, Stewart's going to pick it up. And Mueller dives out and gloves that thing.
23 seconds, be ready forward.
Gets a stop. .23 seconds left on the penalty. As Lodato wins the faceoff back to Stewart, his pass attempt interrupted by Eddie Costa, put on the Jets, but he's stripped by Roger Roulette. Sends it ahead for Guderian. Sullivan looks like he stepped on a stick blade. Took a little bit of a spill there. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Comes up to Stewart.
5, Rod. Rod, what's the box?
And takes a shot.
Coming out, Rod.
I think that hit Sullivan in the back. Goes up into the boards. Now Harry Sy with it. He backhands one up. Finds a waiting Brandon Mardo. Brandon Mardo and A. Bear do a little battle. Brandon Mardo gets around him, but poked off his stick. Dude, good defensive play by A. Bear. And then sent ahead Stewart now. He's got it. Passes off the boards for Dinger. Away, but Stewart walking it in. Trying it over. And the pass to Lodato beats Mueller, and the Rougarou have tied it up 1 minute and 14 seconds into our third period. We got a brand new hockey game, folks. Brand new. Except for the fact that, you know, we only have 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game. I mean, it's the only difference, right? Let's get the official call from the official.
21 on the goal, assisted by 88.
So it's the official call. It's exactly what I said. 21 on the goal, assisted by 88. That's Cody Stewart with the assist. Lodato with the goal. As it's set ahead for Lau. He gets it over to Donahue. He gains the zone. Back to Lau. And then off his stick. Stepping up is Murphy. Gets it over to Brandon Mardo, sharp angle shot. Pretty sure Pope got a blocker on that one. It did not hit the ceiling. Play goes on. Cook can't get to it as Hicks sends it around. Brandon Mardo, another sharp angle backhand. Did not succeed as Bear takes it away. Donahue pressures and gets it around off the boards for Pfeiffer, I believe. And stood up. Brandon Mardo now. He's got a little bit of time looking for a pass. Drops it back and a shot taken from Lau. Does not find its way through. Pfeiffer gets it ahead. Kept in the zone by Murphy. Pfeiffer with it. Ford sends it ahead. Dinger tries to corral it, does not succeed. Now Murphy gets it back for Brandon Mardo. Goes through him down in the corner. No icing, they say, as Ford gets it. Now Dallas going for changes. Ford's taking a little bit of time as the Rougarou we're changing also. My goodness, a lot of words coming out of my mouth. And now we have an icing. And I can take a breath. Oh, much needed. Thank you, Mr. Whistleman. All right. Lynette says, because I'm boom. I'm going to read it as it's written, Lynette. I'm just saying. Boom for the goal. That's right. They tie it up. Lynette also says, always a good game between these two teams. That's correct. Always a fun game. We get some penalties, but, you know, nothing too out of the, you know, what's it called? Egregious. Just good competitive play. That's what we like to see. Rougarou sent it hard around the boards. However, Wodak gets to it, keeps it right on net. All the sticks blocked and lifted. Guderian now. He's going to bring it right in front of us. Has a good top of the helmet shot for us. We'll love to see that, folks. Reflective. Vanson sends it hard across. Sullivan's going to pick it up. Wrist one towards the net. That ends up off the backboard. Wodak gets it for Dallas. Sends it ahead. Sullivan there. Her pass doesn't get through, and then his wrist attempt blocked. And across for Brett Lee with the shot, and on the doorstep. Was that Benson? White helmet. That was Benson with a backhander goal. And the Rougarou take the lead for the first time in the game.
Keep firing them, keep following. Let's go. Hey, let's keep it going, y'all. Come on.
So that was scored by Brennan Benson, assisted by Brett Lee and Brad Dugan. Tina Matthews says, let's go Rougarou. Oh, they're going. As Murphy now, the William variety, bringing all the Rougarou up at the line. They eventually find their way through, comes all the way down, and icing off of Dallas. 6:39 left in period 3. Score is 3-2. Rougarou in the lead. As Lynette Benson is calling, I'm assuming, Brennan Benson, the trash man, on the doorstep, picking up the trash left behind. Dallas finds themselves behind for the first time in this game. They're looking to change that. Pass over to Brandon Mardo off the boards. Pressured by Ford, loses it. Bear now has it. Sends it ahead for Lodato. Slapped around by Hicks. Finds a Donahue on the boards. Back to Hicks, back to Donahue. On the boards. He'll send it around. Back for Lau. Pressured. Good pressure by Lodato. Now Kobe Stewart tries to put on some jets. Can't get around Lodato. Or excuse me, Hicks, as Lodato comes up. And Rougarou battling for it. Here comes Stewart. Sends it over for Roulette. He takes a shot. I think that went off the side of the net. That'll end up in the corner. Back up to the point for Haddock. He'll walk it in. Wrist one.
Keep ripping Haddock.
Hit Roulette. I do believe friendly fire on that one. Off the boards. It comes to Lodato. Back to Roulette. Comes to Haddock. He'll wrist one. Little soft wrist. Comes off the backboards, finds Lodato. He's looking for a pass. Gets it to Roulette. Play it to the boards. Back to Lodato. Got a little bit of time. Looking for a little bit of space. And Dallas now. Play it off the boards. Here comes Donahue. Haddock said no. Donahue said yes. Gets it over to Brandon Mardo. Dallas Dallas getting some changes. Randomardo's just going to run it in. Ford's going to take him off it. He gets to it in the corner. It squirts out for Harry Sy. He's trying to corral it in his feet. He does. Turns, sends it back down for Brandamardo. Brandamardo centering, stick lifted by Dinger. And Ford's got it now. Back to Dinger for the Rougarou. This game is on fire, folks. So is my throat and my vocal cords. It's okay as Dinger dumps it in. And Dinger's going to get it back in the corner as he takes a little bit of a spill. Trying to send it down late. Wodak from Dallas now brings it back. Poked off his stick by Haddock. All the way down. Murphy of the Jonathan variety gets it over to Harry Sy. He walks it forward, sends it ahead for Muhammad, who sends it right back to him. And he's going to take a shot from the red line. That is blocked by Pfeiffer. Yeah, he goes for a change as it's dumped in by Jesse Anderson. Right back up. Muhammad now for Dallas. Poked away by Dugan. It comes out to Guderian. His shot blocker saved by Mueller ends up in the corner. Sullivan picks it up. Back to Guderian. As he's pressured by Trent Corbin. They'll battle for it along the boards. Gordon Costa now. Sullivan all sorts of trouble. Trying to do something with it. Throws it behind the net. Murphy, a couple of stick lifts there. Off the boards, he throws it out the center. Here comes Dugan. Hook three on the and a backhand pass from Benson finds the blade of Dugan, and the Rougarou are now up by 2 with 3:33 left in period 3. Holy my! What a game. Get the official call. 55-11-9. All right, so the official call from the official is the goal was scored by Brad Dugan, assisted by Chad Darian. Somebody else. I've already forgotten. I was reading stuff at the same time I was speaking. Don't do that, folks. It messes your brain all up. My apologies. Dallas now looking to come back. Pinned up along the boards was Brandamardo. Pass comes out. Now here comes Costa. He's also pinned up along the boards. Easy. Taken away was Bear. He rims it around for Stewart. And then stretch pass sent ahead for Roulette. Goes right through him, and that's an icing. We got some chats. What's going on? Tina Matthews says, Sailor Cook says, let's go, Dada. Number 22, Tyler Cook. Right on. How you doing, Sailor? AC McCaw says, let's go. And Lynette Benson says, full moon, Rougarou coming out. I hope not. I don't want a full moon from any Rougarou. No, thank you. I'm just saying. 3 minutes and 1 second left in period 3. Rougarou up by 2. An attempt, glove down by Hicks. His shot. I do believe that went wide. Pope might have got a piece on it. Donahue cycles it back. Finds a waiting Costa. That's not Costa. Wow. Excuse me. Donahue cycles it around for Brandamardo. Does not get to him. Lodato was there to take it away. Now here comes Roulette. Comes back. That's Colby Stewart crashing. Rim it behind the net. Go for some changes. Stewart's going to set up. Pass ahead for Lodato. Took a shot. Not get through. Now Brandamardo's going to pick it up off the boards. Sends it over for Donahue. Back to Lau. His shot denied by Pope. Brandamardo tried to get the rebound, did not succeed. Lau throws it ahead for Donahue. He's immediately sandwiched by 2 Rougarous. Hicks slaps one. Goes into the near boards. Squirts up. All the way down. Jonathan Murphy's going to pick it up. Space. Dallas will get some changes. Sends it over to Hicks. Over for Muhammad off the boards. Back and forth. Kozine with it for the Rougarou. Also sends it up the board. Darian and Muhammad. Muhammad comes up with it. Gets it over to Wodak. Goes off his stick. to Kozine. Murphy jumps in. Back to Muhammad. Back over to Wodak. Sends it up to the point. Hicks with a shot. Goes off the boards. Brandon Mardo tries a shot that goes into the near boards. Now Guderian and Diaz will battle for it. Wodak steps in. Sends it around to Brandon Mardo looking for a sharp angle. Trying to bank it off a poke. Does not succeed. And the net is cleared out by the Rougarou, and that's an ice. That was by Guderian. 1 minute and 2 seconds. Dallas down by 2. Definitely looking to bring it back, tie it up, and force it overtime. It can happen. Plenty of time left for that. You just got to be really, really good. And we got a timeout call. I'm going to assume Dallas called it. Not entirely sure. All right. While they're doing that, let's do a little bit of this. Danny Lodato says, let's go, boys. Huggies. Thanks, Danny. Let me, for typing that so I could say it the way I said it. That just made me laugh. Lynette Benson says, get it out of the zone. Oh, they did. All right, well, I don't know. Maybe they didn't. The point of the story is they got a timeout, so. So as you watch, and make sure to stick around for our next game coming up really shortly. Between the Rougarou and the Colorado, or not the Rougarou, excuse me, the Gators and the Massive. Our final playoff game. We will have our championships after that one. So we have 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the third period. Dallas down by 2, Rougarou up by 1, coming from a 2-goal deficit to a 2-goal lead. Pretty impressive. As the referee eager to get this game started. As, right? As James Polk is now ready, game is now underway. Brandon Mardo with a backhand attempt. Brett Lee said no and bats it out of the zone. 55. Dugan now Hicks with it for Dallas. Sends it up. Brandon Mardo finds Donahue. Goes through Wodak. Dugan sends it up into his bench. 41 seconds left. Danny Lodato, you're awesome on here, fella. Make it fun. Oh, well, thanks, Danny. That's what I'm trying to do. Make sure everyone has a good time. Because I'm having a good time. As Dugan with it behind the net. 37 seconds. He clears it all the way down. Dallas has pulled their goalie. Mueller in the bench, on the bench, at the bench, whatever, man. Bench, Mueller, together. Right? Those were the words, or the meaning of the words I was trying to form. Failed. It's okay. So Dallas with the extra attacker. 33 seconds left. As Sullivan wins the face-off. It looked like Costa tried to bank one in off a poke, did not succeed. Dallas still with possession. Shot by Murphy, ends up almost in the ceiling, not quite. Murphy keeps it in. Backhand, now here's Sullivan. He's bringing it. He's gonna hold it as there's 6 seconds left. He'll dump it down, all the way down, and that's an icing with exactly 4 seconds remaining in period 3. Dallas still down by 2. Well, you know, I'm always the optimist. I like to say Dallas still got a chance. But, you know, 4 seconds, 2 goals. I mean, I don't know about that one. As 2 seconds now. Hicks, this one on net, and that's the game, folks. The Rougarou eliminate Dallas. Move on to the finals. Your final score is 4-2.